Dear friends, good morning to all. First of all, I welcome you all in the student induction program. Today, we are going to see the time management. Dear friends, as you know that this is an era of modernization and technology, but everyone have a very few time because everyone have a lot of job and he couldn't finish the job in time because everyone is in hurry, curry and worry. That's why it is the need of time to do the time management, and actually the time management is nothing but the life management. So I just want to show one video. So this is the video. This is the video of launching of satellite uh, of Chandrayaan 2. Whenever the scientists, particularly the satellite scientists, launch the satellites, at that time they consider a very perfect time management, and they consider the macroseconds, not only microseconds, but they also consider the nanoseconds even. So you can compare or you can assume that how much time management is important so far the missile or the satellite launching is there. So this is all about the satellite launching. There is one ideal example by which we can come to know how the time management is important. So, whenever we have to do the time management, we have to think about the time because time is very important for the time management. Take time to think because it is a source of power. Take time to read, it is the foundation of the wisdom. Take time to play, it is the source of staying young. Take time to be quiet, and it is the opportunity to be seek God. Seek God. Take time to love and be loved. It is God's greatest gift. Take time to laugh because it is the music of soul. Take time to be friendly. It is the road of happiness. Take time to dream. It is what the future is made of. Take time to be pray. It is the greatest power on the earth. And it is written by unknown poet. So these lines tells us whatever is important about the time, and that's why we have to think first about the time. So it is very important whenever we have to do the time management to think about the time. There is some concept related to the time management because time management is very limited that everyone have 1440 minutes per day and one night for each. Although he is rich, although he is poor, although he is Tata or Birla, it doesn't matter, but because everyone have a very limited time. Time management is actually a life management, and that should be a awareness, that should be a knowledge based, awareness based. And whenever we have to do the time management, we should think it positively because time never wait for someone. It always drag ahead, it goes ahead, and that's why there should be positive thinking. And this is common problem that most of the people think that I have to do lot of things, but I have very less time. There is some terminology related to the time management. First one is work culture. We have to develop work culture, then and then it is possible to do the time management. Hurry sickness should be there, means what? Whenever we are doing the job, there should be no lethargy, there should be a high speed of the work, and then it is possible to do the time management. Workaholism should be there, means what? Once we finish the one job, one task or one work, then immediately we have to start the second one. Next one is free time. Everyone have a free time. Students have free time after the exam. Lecturer have a free time after the lectures. Everyone have their own free time, but we have to utilize the same. At the same time, there is a prime time even. Prime time means whenever there is an exam of the students, that is a prime time for the students. And at the same time, we have also a quality time. Quality time means whenever student qualified the exam, that is their quality time. Committed times, we commit to many people, many friends, many relatives that I will go to this and this place, or I will reach to this and this time. That is a committed time. Every time have its own dimensions, as I have already told you that everyone have 1440 minutes for a day, 60 seconds for a minute, 30 days for a month, and 365 days for the year. This is the dimension. It is not enough to be busy. The question is, what are you busy about? Most of the people saying that I am so much busy. But what about they are busy? That is very important, and it is said by Henry David Thoreau. This we can prepare a time log, our daily time log. I have prepared my today's time log of the 11th September, as from 8 to 9 I have spent my time for reading, and after that I spend my time for 9 to 9 for 15 for lecture of the time management which is going on, and 9:15 to 9:30 that is for my tea time, 9:30 to 10:30 that is for the PPT creation, 10:30 to 11 that is for the video creation, and 11 to 12 that is for the reading. So I can rate the time for what purpose I have used these timings. I can give the rating according to the useful, according to the important, and according to the doubtful. So if we analyze and if we compare these timings with each other, and if we come to know that doubtful timing is more than the important timing and the useful timing, it indicates that you are not in the time management. So our time should be spent more on the important and useful timing. So this is the planning of time in life for a day. So perfect, if you do the time management, you can do the perfect maintenance of your life. And if you distribute your one day in 24 hours, and accordingly you spend the whole day, you can do the life management indirectly. So there are, as you know, that there are 24 hours, and if we bifurcate these 24 hours into three columns or three parts, that is 8 hours for the work, 7 hours for the sleep, and 9 hours for the 3 HFS. So 3 hours for the H means health, hygiene, and hobbies, and 3 F means family, friends, and faith, and 3 HFS means 3 S means services, soul, and smile. So accordingly, if you spend the time, it is nothing but the time management. Whenever we have to do the time management, first of all, we have to think about the time savers, where we can save our time. That is very, very important, because unless and until we can't find out our time savings, or where we can spend or where we can save our time, that is very important. And for the same, we have to do the fixed appointments. Without the call or without the appointment, we should not allow to anyone to meet us. At the same time, we do not meet to anyone without taking prior permission or prior appointment. Decide your reserve time for or prime time, where we can get a reserve time or where we can get a prime time. We have to decide. Do not think for the others. Means what? Most of the people are thinking what he will see, what he will say. Though don't bother about these things, because everyone have very limited time, and if we want to do the time management, it is very necessary to don't bother about the another's thinking. Develop the practice of callback, and to make a fixed timing for the outgoing calls. Do not allow the people to make a call or to call you at any time, and at the same time, whenever you have to contact anyone, you have to do the fixed timing for the same. Homework and agenda of meeting should be there. If you are in the meeting, there should be a hierarchy of the work or a hierarchy of the agenda. Unless and until there is no agenda, your meetings will be not fruitful, and there is a wastage of the time. Devote 30 minutes every day for a day, because whatever we have spent for a day and in a day, and for what purpose we have spent that time, we have to manage, and we have to calculate the same, where we have wasted the time, and where we have used the time for useful purposes or the important purposes. Prepare a list of files, because listing is very important. If you want to search any document, you can easily get the same at whenever you want it. So prepare a list of the files and review your job sheets and work daily or periodically. What we have done for in a last week or in a last month, in a last year, that is very, very important. Delegation is very important. Delegation means to distribute the job. Most of the time what happen, people do their jobs, and they never delegate the jobs, means they do not distribute the job. Suppose any chairman or director is there of any company, at that time he do not do all the jobs in the company or in the industry, but he bifurcate the job, bifurcate the work, and accordingly he control the company or the institute. And most important this is the most important technique of the time management. Delegating understand job is not delegation. Means what? Is undesired job means which work I do not like to do, that should not be delegated. That should be done by contributing the colleagues. And delegating challenging and rewarding job is a delegation. Confidence in your subordinate is the very important thing in the time management, because don't think that our colleagues are not doing the job, but they are also important whenever you have to complete or you have to finish our job. Capacity of organization is increased by doing the time management, and your own capacity also increase with the help of time management. Delegation too is also important. Most of the times people do not do the delegation because no or poor confidence with the staff or with the colleagues or with the subordinates, doubts with their capacity or the completion of the works, and doubts about their capacity even, because most of the time people think that he couldn't do this job very smoothly and properly, and that's why we do not distribute the job or we do not allocate the job, and that's why it makes the problem. Poor feedback is also important, and control system is also important. Being a perfectionist, yes I can do only this, that is also very harmful in the time management. Why delegation? Because have time for more on superior job. If you delegate the job, then it makes you to do another jobs, and you can do the superior job whatever you are doing. Effective delegation is the basic characteristics of successful leadership. You have to delegate each and every point, each and every job to your to your staff members, to your colleagues, then it makes the time management. On times, Julia Fletcher has written that little drops of water, little drops of sand, and make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. So the light little minutes, humble though they be, make the mighty ocean, mighty ages of eternity. These lines telling us whatever the time management is completely depend on the moments which you have used. That is very very important. In the last PPT, I want to tell you what yesterday and what today and what is tomorrow. Yesterday is actually a cancel check, because we can't grab the yesterday's opportunity actually which is over, and tomorrow is a promissory note. Yes, I can say that I will become a Prime Minister of India tomorrow, but no one can see the tomorrow what will happen, and actually today is the ready cash, so use it, because today is the present day. You have to remain, you have to live in the moment at the whatever is going on, and that's why today is a ready cash and we have to use it. If you want to do the time management, and if you follow all the things, I think this will be very helpful for your life management. So thank you very much.